Siapa? Oh,
Good evening, this is M News, and tonight we bring you a special report on one of the most severe weather disasters to strike China in recent years. Torrential floods and an unprecedented hailstorm have battered the Sichuan Province, leaving behind collapsed homes, stranded families, and thousands in desperate need of rescue. What we are witnessing is not only a regional disaster but also part of a growing global story of extreme weather. Entire towns are submerged, roofs shattered under ice and rain, and lives upended in a matter of hours. The images we show you tonight capture chaos, heartbreak, and resilience. In the heart of Sichuan, heavy rains turned once busy streets into raging rivers. Vehicles were no match for the surging torrents, swept away like debris. Families clutching what belongings they could carry rushed to higher ground as water rose with terrifying speed. In a matter of minutes, the familiar landscape of daily life was drowned, replaced by a rushing current of destruction. As if the floods were not enough, the skies unleashed a second wave of fury. Hailstones the size of fists rained down with relentless force. Roof tiles shattered, windows exploded, and entire greenhouses collapsed under the weight of ice. Farmers watched helplessly as crops, their only livelihood, were shredded in minutes. The storm did not discriminate. Homes, harvests, and hopes were all crushed beneath a hail of ice. Across Sichuan, fragile homes stood no chance. Entire structures buckled under the combined assault of rain and hail. Families were left staring at rubble where their homes once stood. For many, years of hard work and savings were erased overnight. This was not just property lost. These were dreams, memories, and lives uprooted. Emergency crews rushed to the hardest-hit areas. Inflatable boats navigated flooded neighborhoods, bringing stranded residents to safety. Elderly citizens were carried on the backs of rescuers, while children clung to life jackets as they were ferried through rising waters. The scenes were both heart-wrenching and heroic. In every corner, ordinary citizens turned into heroes, neighbors helping neighbors, strangers risking their lives for one another. Behind every collapsed home and overturned car lies a human story. Families now huddle in makeshift shelters, uncertain of what tomorrow will bring. Parents comfort children who still tremble at the sound of thunder. Survivors recount harrowing escapes, climbing to rooftops, clinging to trees, praying for rescue. These are the voices of resilience, of ordinary people confronting extraordinary hardship. From above, the scale of devastation is undeniable. Entire villages are drowned beneath muddy waters. Roads have vanished, cutting communities off from aid. Fields, once lush with green, now resemble brown wastelands of sludge. The economic toll will be measured in billions, but for many families, the personal cost is immeasurable. Experts warn that this disaster is not isolated. Across the globe, severe weather events are becoming more frequent and more destructive. Climate scientists point to a clear pattern. Rising global temperatures are intensifying storms, making floods deadlier and hail more destructive. Sichuan's suffering is a reminder of a larger truth. Humanity is confronting a climate reality that can no longer be ignored. As Sichuan begins the long process of recovery, questions remain about preparedness, resilience, and the future. But amid destruction, there are also glimpses of hope, of communities pulling together, of courage in the face of catastrophe. This is more than a storm. It is a test of strength, of humanity, of will. And as always, it is the people who carry the heaviest burden, and yet shine the brightest light in the darkness. You are watching M News. Stay with us for continuing coverage of the Sichuan floods and hailstorm, and for updates on extreme weather events reshaping our world. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to continue receiving news like this as they happen. Thank you for watching.